But now, before we get to see what you'll do next, you're going to hear from one of your classmates. You're going to hear from the president of the Student Bar Association, Samantha Ladinas, who's going to come forward for closing student remarks. Sam.
Thank you so much, Dean Anderson, and congratulations to all of us. What an incredibly surreal feeling to finally have graduated law school. Woo! This is a moment that we've worked so incredibly hard for, and it's here today. And I'd like for all of us to take this moment and think about that. You're sitting in your cap and gown. You just got hooded. Your law degree conferred in this giant stadium here in Queens, New York, that's filled and surrounded by your most favorite people that have been with you through this journey since day one. These are the people who've been with you not just through the great moments, but also the tough moments. The moments where you were staying up late at night on your 10th cup of coffee, just utterly confused by the rule against perpetuities, wondering if you'd even pass your property final in the morning, hoping for a miracle. When you're getting into law school, studying for the LSAT, hoping to get into law school. Or let's bring it back to high school or college, when you're studying for your math exams. All of those things entailed stress. But how wonderful is it that we could look back at those moments and know that we've overcome them, and we're here today at our law school graduation. And I think that it teaches us a really important lesson, that no matter what, despite all the obstacles that we had to overcome, the good days, the bad days, the days where we wanted to cry, it all worked out. Yeah, maybe we didn't fully comprehend the rule against perpetuities, but didn't we pass all of our final exams? Didn't we overcome all of those math exams that we even had to take in high school? We graduated law school anyway. In those moments, it felt like the weight was on our shoulders. But now, those were just blips in time, little pockets of discomfort. And I think that's so important to remember today, because despite all of that, despite all of those problems, we made it. Yes, we might have been uncomfortable. Yes, we might cry sometimes. And yes, sometimes we might not achieve the exact goals that we want for ourselves. But it'll all work out, just like it did today. We're sitting here having accomplished one of the biggest academic achievements that we'll ever have in this lifetime. We got our law degree. So I hope that we can remember that, whatever obstacle we face. Each of us are proof and products of all the wonderful successes and all of the beautiful failures that we've had. And there's something so beautiful about that. What really mattered in those moments was who was with us, who we could turn to, who was there from us, left or right, who we could cry to, or who cried for us. The people who reminded us to take care of ourselves, who believed in us, who reminded us our worth when we felt worthless. Many of those people are with us here today. Some are out in the stands, some are watching the live stream, and some of us are right next to each other on the main floor. And these are the people who also need to be celebrated today, because this journey wouldn't have been as wonderful as it could have been without them. It truly takes a village to get to where you want to be. who you surround yourself, the opportunities that you're faced with. Those are all so important. And that's why Habla is so special. Every law school can teach you the law. Every law school can teach you about Pennoyer v. Neff, International Shoe, Marbury versus Madison. But what makes this law school different is the people. For some of us, we met our very best friends here. There's the administration, professors who truly believe in you and who invest their time in wanting to see you succeed. Personally, I wouldn't be able to stand up here if I wasn't taught by or believed in by professors like Professor Hatcliffe, or have a wonderful family and friends who believe in me. And I think that's many of our stories. It takes a community to get through all of this. A community like Habla, family who believes in you, who supports you, who cares for you, or even yourself. Believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, the sky is the limit. And let's all remember that whenever we're faced with a moment of an obstacle, give yourself some grace and try not to stress too much. It'll always work out despite the difficult moments. Be kind to yourself always, because you deserve kindness. Congratulations to all of us. We did it. Thank you.